Ian Crow here for SecondsOut.com. So you're back in Newcastle for I think it's the fourth time now. How is it that how are you able to keep dragging Eddie Hearn back up here all the time?
Well, you've got to take the fans as well. The fans are, coming and showing the support, and as long as the arenas sell out, then Eddie's going to keep coming, and that's what's happening.
So you're up against Vazquez, who is a former world champion in his own right, and he's fought some elite fighters, and the only elite fighters have beaten him, like Josh Taylor, for example. What challenges does he pose for you, do you think?
A lot, to be fair. He's very experienced. He can do a bit of everything, so we've got to make sure that one way game, and Fan will make sure I am, and hopefully we'll come out with a win.
Yeah. You had a proper war last time with Robbie Davies Jr. Vazquez will probably bring a more technical game. From your point of view, is what fight are you expecting? Are you going to try and make it into a war to make him feel uncomfortable? Are you going to try and match him technically?
No, I think we're just going to win the battle of the jabs, and everyone was on about Robbie supposedly before the fight was meant to be a very good technical fighter, and I was able to drag him into a bit of a fight, so I think we're going to make sure I win the battle of the jabs, and then put on him late. So
more than likely your next fight you might be looking at the world champions, or if not you might be looking at maybe that little bit low. Right after you fight with Robbie Davies Jr., I don't know if you noticed, but Lou DeBella tweeted out, why not Lewis Ritson versus Regis Prograis? If you beat Vazquez in April, do you see yourself going up against a champion like Josh Taylor, or could you see yourself maybe challenging Regis Prograis?
I think Prograis is going to fight Hooker, what I'm hearing, so I think that fight's going to not be anytime soon, and I think Josh is going to fight Ramirez, isn't he? So I've been there, done that, where I've been before Patera, I've been more focused on the fights after that, thinking about world titles and stuff. So at the minute it's all at the back of the head, and I'm just going to keep Vazquez in my mind, and as soon as we get past him, then people can start asking him the questions who we're going to fight. But at the minute, fully focused on Vazquez, and that's who we'll fight.
And finally, when's that St James's Park fight coming?
Hopefully next year. We've been told 3 good wins this year in St James's Park early next year, so that's what the plan, and hopefully just got to keep winning and it'll come.